We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look for their 7th. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Hernandez, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box, Miguel Sano down the first baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2-2. Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Line toward the gap in left center. Fisher calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
That is good. The catcher.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2. Digging in, Derek Fisher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He loses him on ball 4. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Count is 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Rosario, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone off the batter's eye.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Starts there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a liner, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready on 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Blue Jay. Into the box, Ehire Adrianza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. At the plate, Max Kepler.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and finally standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Joe Panik, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in, Kevin Biggio, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The next Twin up, Nelson Cruz. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. At the plate now, Miguel Sano, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitter's meeting, they focus.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Twins add on. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hard hit ball to short, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Bo Bichette. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers.
Back to first, and he throws it away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Panic. Throw gets him 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Men on third with 2 down. Again, another foul ball. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play. And back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that misses ball 4 now to lead off walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, number 10.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Popped up. Kepler over to his right. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panic. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Justin Miller gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Ehire Adrianza, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. The ball and 2 strikes, here it is. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. 1-1. High and deep to center field. Going back is Fisher. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The catcher, number 8.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 3-1 to him now. Swung on and chopped to third. Scooped up on to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins. At the plate, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled his last time up. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Now the 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
An easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Number 44.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 10.
Ball over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Randy.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fisher, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Panik. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another try at 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Derek Fisher would be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, and that will retire the side. Down. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Swing and a miss on the time, out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. Brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
2 out, nobody on. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Derek Fisher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The count now at 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Derek Fisher is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's got it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Slow roller left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Mitch Garver. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Twins add on. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Number 10.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Joe Panik. He was a double play victim last time around. 1-1. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up. On the road as the ball game is over. 10-3.